What about this Mindanao thing you're telling me about?
Well, in Mindanao, after I got that news, I was scared.
You were scared?
I don't know, sometimes I hope something would happen. Then again, I say, well, something did happen.
What do you mean by something happened? You mean you were hoping that you'd be wounded and sent back? Is that what you mean?
No.
What do you mean by that?
I meant that I hoped that just, I was so disgusted and tired of everything. I just didn't feel like living. And then I changed my mind and I think back to my folks. It'd be a double blow if something happened to me. I'd be standing guard sitting on a machine gun there, just watching. And I'd hear a little noise and I'd let go, shoot. It wasn't nothing, probably was an animal or something.
Any noise made you excited and you just shoot?
At that time, yes.
Do you feel worried about anything now?
I don't know.
Are you mixed up?
Pen.
What's that pin on your shirt there?
My heart.
Why do you cover those up? Aren't you proud of them?
Yes, sir.
You got a Purple Heart? Your campaign ribbons? Well, why do you cover them up? There must be some reason for you doing that. Well, what happened over there?
Well, we got in the scrape and I was in the house there and just got off of guard duty and it's Friday the 13th and we swept it out all day and patrol came up, the German patrol, and they shot a Panzer Faust through the wall.
And what?
I was laying on the couch and right before it happened, I felt a little jittery, so I laid down on the floor. And when I got up again, the couch was all torn.
In other words, you were almost killed, is that it?
Most of gone right over my head.
Do you feel conscious, that is, are you aware of the fact that you are not the same boy that you were when you went over? Do you feel changed?
Yes.
In what way?
More jumpy.
How about with people?
I used to always like to have fun. I used to always be going places. I don't like to do nothing no more.
How long were you overseas?
11 months.
11 months. Were you in any combat at all?
This is 6 months.
I tried every way to keep my mind occupied, reading, going to the gymnasium, going out with fellas and trying to become an extrovert, trying to get out of myself. But it seemed to me that I got worse and worse. And after a while, I developed, after the fear of insanity, I started developing fears of different sorts.
Did you ever have similar pains before you got married?
Never in my life.
Have you ever been nervous before in your
No,
life?
sir. Never. I was a solid man.
The sudden noises bother you particularly?
I did just shake a little, but not that bad. Well, I guess I just got tired of living, you can put it that way.
I had trouble sleeping, yes. Had a dreaming of combat, you know.
I just took off because I see too much of my buddies gone, and I figured the next one was for me. A man can just stand so much up there, see.
Admission note. Poole, Poole, comma, Walter L. T5. Transfer diagnosis. Anxiety reaction, severe. Active symptoms in remission.
On this, their first night back in the States, each man who is able may make a long-distance call without cost. After months and years of silence, familiar voices are heard once again. Then each man makes for himself a small home, which will be his for the 8 or 10 weeks to come. Now in the darkness of the ward emerge the shapes born of darkness, the terror of things half remembered, dreams of battle, the torments of uncertainty and fear and loneliness. The day begins with an early morning ward inspection. The medical officer in charge checks the condition of every man. Modern psychiatry makes no sharp division between the mind and the body. Physical ills often have psychic causes, just as emotional ills may have a physical basis. Possibilities of organic disturbance in the brain are investigated by means of the electroencephalograph. The Rorschach test, the things that the patient's imagination sees in these cards give significant clues to his personality makeup.
This looks sort of like a drawing of two women standing on a rock and waving their hands.
This man suffering from a conversion hysteria requires immediate treatment. Organically sound, his paralysis is as real as if it were caused by a spinal lesion, but it is purely psychological.
Well, just sit him up in the middle of the bed there.
Look pretty good.
That's fine. Now sit yourself over there. Well, now, can you move over just a little so I can talk to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the trouble? You think it'll be it? What's that?
Nervous. Yes, it make me flinch like that.
I say, how long has that been going on?
Since Friday.
Friday.
Night.
Come on suddenly or gradually?
Suddenly, sir.
How?
Well, I started in the afternoon with crying spells. And, felt something funny in my shoulders here. Back bothered me. I started crying. I wasn't controlling my legs and my arms.
Was there any reason for crying spells?
I don't know, sir.
Anything
Just
happen at home to bother you?
Well, my mother's been ill.
She has been ill. Does that worry you a lot?
Quite a bit.
Well, now, has this got anything to do with your mother's illness? Any reason why you should have that kind of reaction?
No, sir, not that I know of. Unless my mother's illness might have brought this on. I tried to hold it while it hurts.
I see. You've just been holding these things in.
That's right, sir.
No way you can control this at all?
No, sir.
Well, now we're going to have to help you do that, of course. Let's take off this jacket here. Just slip that off. All right, now lie down on the bed. Right, now we'll leave the shoes on so you can walk in them. I think we're going to get you walking. Let's come over here. That's the boy. That's fine. That's good. Now you lie steady. Lie steady. That's the boy. This is all going to go away as I give you this medicine. No bother at all.
The method employed here is effective in certain types of acute cases. An intravenous injection of sodium amytal induces a state similar to hypnosis.
What a torpedo that is. You mind if I look this way?
You look that way. There's nothing for you to watch here, but you're going to talk to me as we go along.
Yes, sir.
That's all. Now, you're not going to feel much of anything else. You're going to feel a little bit woozy.
The use of this drug serves a twofold purpose. Like hypnosis, it is a shortcut to the unconscious mind. As a surgeon probes for a bullet, the psychiatrist explores the submerged regions of the mind, attempting to locate and bring to the surface the emotional conflict which is the cause of the patient's distress. The second purpose of this drug is to remove, through suggestion, those symptoms which impede the patient's recovery.
Now tell me a little bit about what you're thinking of. The thoughts are coming to your mind now. Well, now let's go back. Let's go back to Friday. Yeah, think about that.
My mother argues with me.
Your mother argues with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.